So in a previous video, I showed you how to install WordPress on your local computer. I would be doing the same thing today, but using a different software, a different platform. Previously, we used local to install WordPress on our local computers, but today I'm showing you how to use XAMPP to install WordPress on your local computer. As you know, one of the reasons why we like having WordPress on our local computer could be because you want to practice on how to build websites without having to buy a web hosting or domain, or you already have the web hosting and domain, but you want to build everything, you want to build the entire project complete before you upload the website to your web server, because you don't want people stumbling on the website to view broken links. So to do that, first thing we have to do is go to the XAMPP website, right, and download the latest version of XAMPP for our computer. I'm using a Windows computer, so I took a version of XAMPP for Windows. So I'm going to click here if our download does not start automatically. Yeah, so our download is done and we can now go ahead to install XAMPP on our computer. So we have this notification right here telling us that because of user account control is activated on our computer, so it's instructing us to avoid installing XAMPP on the on C program files. So what is going to happen is we will not install XAMPP on program files C. So just click OK and we move ahead to start installing XAMPP. Click next. Now, exactly, we are not going to install XAMPP in program files, but we will install it on the root of our local directory. We will not take it to program files. It is English. Setup is now ready to begin installing XAMPP on your computer. So make sure you tick the checkboxes for both private and public networks. Click allow access. Do you want to start the control panel now? Yes, we'll take that and we'll click finish. So here it is, the control panel is started. We will will get our database started. Click start. You tick for public networks. You click allow access. Then to know that it is working, you come here and you type the word localhost in your browser and click enter. When you type localhost, you will see this page, and that is how you know that your installation of the server was done properly. Currently, we have not yet installed WordPress. What we've just installed is a local server on your computer. So the next step is that we will install WordPress on the local server. But before we do that, we need to create a database for your website. Now, you can take a look and see that if we should stop XAMPP from running and reload this page will no longer load properly. But when we start the server, the moment we restart the server, you can see the page, it's back. Now, there are two parts to your WordPress website. One of them is the back end and the other is your database. The database holds almost every piece of information about your website, so it's a very, very important component. So we are going to go ahead and create the database now. To do that, you click on phpMyAdmin. When you click on phpMyAdmin, you go to databases. You there's a button here to create a new database. So I want to start working on a new project called FXBase. FXBase is a Forex academy, right? And I'm about to get started on a website project for them. So I'm creating a database for FXBase. So I write FXBase in this box here and I'll click create. So database has been created. So we get back here after creating our database, and the next thing to do is install WordPress. First of all, we go over to the folder where XAMPP is installed, and that is our local disk, and here it is XAMPP, the folder where we install XAMPP, and then we look for htdocs. Yeah, this htdocs folder, you open it up, and inside this htdocs folder we are going to create another folder where all our website files will live, and I'm going to name it FXBase after the website that I am about creating, right? So when that is done, we have to go download WordPress. So we go over to wordpress.org, the official website for WordPress, and we will click get WordPress. So we will be downloading WordPress and installing it for ourselves on our local computer. So we click on download WordPress. Right, so WordPress is downloading. So WordPress has finished installing, and we will extract WordPress into a folder. I use 7-zip to extract. So I just come right click, go to 7-zip and extract to WordPress. When the extraction is done, we copy the WordPress folder and go paste it in our site folder, which is in local disk, XAMPP, htdocs, and our site folder. For me, my site folder is FXBase. I believe you have chosen the name of your own website. So here we paste. So we are pasting the extracted WordPress folder into the folder of the website we are about to start working on. Once it has finished copying, we head back to our browser and open up a tab specifically to navigate to the folder where we have WordPress copied. So we'll say localhost slash the name of the folder. For me, it is FXBase. So I'll say localhost slash FXBase. Click enter. Now, when I click enter, this is the folder opens up. So in that folder is just WordPress that we have. So we will double click on WordPress. After double clicking, a platform opens up where we can install WordPress. So we'll select our language, English, and select continue. So we have all these in place already. We click let's go. So right here, we select the database name we created initially using phpMyAdmin. So I would put that in here, FXBase. For the username, we'll use root. And for the password, you leave the password blank. And you click submit. Now you can see that all right, you made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database if you are ready. Time now to run the installation. So site title, FXBase, my username, FXBase. I'm going to create my password. Put in my email address. and I'll click install WordPress. Okay, success. WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. So you click login. So here it is, FXBase and my password, and then I'll click login. And there we have it. We have successfully installed WordPress locally. So here is the address for you to access your WordPress dashboard another day. All you need to do is type localhost slash fxbase, and then you can see that is your WordPress website. So you just as well come over here, click on dashboard, and you have access to the back end of your WordPress website. So there it is. When next you want to access your website, all you have to do is make sure your XAMPP control panel is on, your Apache is running, your MySQL for the database is running. Then you come to your address and type localhost slash website folder name fxbase slash WordPress, and your website is open. You can come over here. The admin bar will show because you are logged in, and then you click dashboard. You click on dashboard for it to show the dashboard. And if you are not logged in, this is what it will show. It will show without the admin bar. And if you want the login panel to show so that you'll be able to log in, you just put wp admin in the front of localhost fxbase WordPress slash wp admin. When you put wp admin and click enter, you will have it will ask you to put in your username or email address and your password, which obviously you created before. So my username is fxbase, and I'm going to input my password. Click login, and there it is. You can see. So that is it. You can go ahead and use XAMPP server following the instructions to install WordPress on your local computer and build websites without having to do everything on a live server.